Hey, Speedy here, and today is a very special day because Laguz have finally been added to Fire Emblem Heroes. Personally, I'm really excited for them, so I'm hoping to get at least one of them, but I'm not going to get my expectations too high. Don't want to be disappointed. Before we start, I'm going to be doing a unit analysis, so as always, if you'd like to skip it, please click on the timestamp in the description below or click ahead to the time shown on screen here. Let's start with the King of Hawks. Tibarn is a red beast flyer with 162 BST. He boasts a fairly high attack stat and a decent amount of defense as well, but his middling speed and terrible resistance keeps him in check during the enemy phase. Beast weapons in general have a new effect that seem to be universal for the time being, so what's said here is going to apply to the other beast weapons as well. At the start of the turn, as long as Tibarn is adjacent to another beast unit, a Manakete, or he's completely isolated, he gets his Hawk form, where he will gain +2 attack. It seems that Flying Laguz get a +1 movement bonus as well, so Tibarn can cover a ton of ground when these conditions are met. Tibarn's Hawk King Claw gives +3 attack, and if Tibarn initiates on a full HP target, he's guaranteed to make a follow-up. I haven't tested it yet, but it seems like this can stack with Desperation if Tibarn is below 75% health, so that could be a cool combo to give him a brave effect. Sturdy Impact is his A skill, and it's a bit stacked. On initiation, he's going to get +6 attack, +10 defense, and the foe can't make a follow-up attack. This works really well with Tibarn's stat line and the Hawk King Claw. Physical trades are going to be really easy for him, and his weapon effect will allow him to double full HP targets while only taking one hit in return. Tibarn is clearly a player phased unit. On enemy phase, he really doesn't have that much going for him. With a res stat like that, you better make sure this Hawk doesn't fly during a lightning storm. Next we have Racin. Racin is a green heron singer who gets to benefit from the Laguz transformation movement bonus. Stat-wise, he's pretty mediocre across the board, but that's to be expected for a refresher unit. Heron Wing's going to give him +3 speed and restore 7 HP to anyone within a 2-space radius at the start of a turn. Naturally, this makes Racin a really good support unit to have on a team. Steady Posture is going to give him some physical survivability on the enemy phase, and Fortified Beast will turn him into a staple for any beast comp for the time being. It should be pretty easy to fill his B slot because dancers benefit a ton from those skills, so overall Racin is definitely a solid unit to pick up. Now his sister Leanne is pretty similar. She has less HP, attack, and her defense stat makes her as delicate as she looks. However, she does boast 3 more base speed than Racin and has a nice 34 base resistance. She also wields Heron Wing, so what was said about Racin is going to be applied here as well. Flyer formation is a bit of a rare skill, so it's nice that she comes with it, but with the 3 movement she's going to be getting for successfully transforming into a Heron, I can't see this B skill being a necessity for her. Home Beast is a nice counterpart to Fortified Beasts, so Racin and her are going to be pretty interchangeable. Again, singers are always useful units to have, so regardless of what her stats are and what fodder she has to offer, Leanne is still a great unit to have in your barracks. And finally, we have the Wolf Queen, Nyla. Nyla's stats aren't extremely impressive, but her PRF Claw and skills definitely give her value. Wolf Queen Fang reduces her special cooldown charge by 1, and she can boost her attack and speed by 2 for every unit within a 2-space radius of her during combat. This stat caps at 6, but it definitely suits her well considering that wolves are pack animals. Wolf Queen Fang is also going to deal 10 flat damage when a special is activated, so this weapon's pretty amazing. Distant Counter automatically gives Nyla value, and it's nice to have another DC finally added to the regular summoning pool. Her B skill, Null Sea Disrupt, neutralizes status effects like Flash and Witchy Wand, and disables skills that prevent counterattacks, so we finally have an answer to all those Veronicas and Ether raids. Glare is a unique skill to Nyla, and it effectively works like Gravity Plus, so it's definitely a good crowd control skill to have if you have repositions and dancers on your team. Nyla might not boast raw power, but her utility and special activation damage gives her a unique edge in the unit pool. Before we start, I just want to get this out of the way. I did cave in and buy the Fjorm pack because I really did want New Year's Gunthra, so those of you who saw the Summoner's Duel with Shango and I managed to pull her within about 20 orbs, so I'm really excited. She's a blast to use. So listen, I really do want all 4 of these units, but I think it's in my best interest to snipe for red, colorless, and blue. Because if IS decides to be very generous this banner, and they demote 1 unit, I think Racin's going to be the one to go down. So, I don't expect much, because it's kind of ludicrous to think that they would demote a 3-movement dancer that's flying. But if you look at all their kits, he does seem like the prime candidate. I give it like a 10% chance that we get a demotion. But it'd be a really good move for IS to do, because we haven't had a demotion in so long, it feels like. I think the last one was let me think. Silas, maybe? Maybe someone else knows out there, but I think it was Silas. So I think on this, I'm gonna be skipping greens just for that off chance. And Leanne and Racin are similar enough where I'm okay with getting Leanne, even though I really like Racin as a character. I mean, she just has a better kit stat-wise. I think Racin might have a better stat line just because it's more balanced, but Leanne is more specialized towards resistance. And her speed's nice too to prevent doubles. So she might have a little bit more survivability. Alright, let's just do it because it's 3 orbs. Why not? But yeah, Tibarn and Nyla, man, I'm really excited for them. Got a Cecilia, okay. At least our pity went up. So yeah, as you can tell by the channel name, SpeedyHawk, I kind of have an affinity for Tibarn. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my channel emblem is actually like a Halo 2 multiplayer icon. So back in like 2005, whenever Halo 2 and Xbox Live came out, that's when I like donned the name SpeedyHawk, and I used that emblem ever since. So Path of Radiance came out like a couple months after, I think. I got it for Christmas the next year. And like at the end of Path of Radiance, you get to pick a Laguz king for the last chapter. Obviously, I went with Tibarn, so I do have an attachment to him. Plus, he seems super good. A lot of people complaining about sturdy impact. It does seem a little ludicrous, but it is a player phase only skill, so we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, that skill for fodder is going to be really good. Let's see if we could get Leanne. Sarah, okay. Okay, you know, I said I was skipping greens, but if it's only one, I'll do it. And then, like, once I pull one copy of a unit, regardless of their IVs, I'm gonna stop sniping on that color. Okay, Cecilia to end it off again. Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep going. It's really nice that the Forging Bonds does give summoning tickets now. Alright, cool. Let's get to Tibarn, please. So I managed to get all 4 of them within like 30 minutes. Tharja, ugh. No offense to Tharja fans out there. I think these are all the summoning tickets you could get. I'm not too sure, but it seems like you only get 4. 1 for each character in Forging Bonds. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bang for my buck here. Gotten a lot of Lulinas, it feels like. Maybe it's only been 2. You'll see at the end in the summary screen. Alright, Ray. Man, it'd be really nice if this next one was Tibarn. Because if I don't get any of the Laguz units, obviously I'm going to be disappointed. I do have like a little bit of a contingency plan, because I didn't do the main story chapters on this account yet. I did it on my alt account this morning. But I could get the 20 orbs from there if worse comes to worse. And a Leon. Okay, so that puts us at 3.75 pity rate. Not too bad. But yeah, man, that chapter 3. I mean, sure, we got the crappy trope of the recruited units being like, "Oh, I'm under contract." But I really enjoyed that Hell put a curse on Alphonse. Spoilers. Sorry. But, you know, now I'm kind of invested. I want to know what happens next. It's not, like, amazing writing, but I think it's a step up. I don't know, it's similar to like Fjorm. I thought Fjorm was gonna die at the end of book 2, I'll be honest, when she got sick after doing the rite. So I guess it is a little bit similar. But I haven't checked the subreddit yet, but have people been making Ring jokes yet? Because I totally got like a Ring vibe when she was like, 9 days. That's gotta be a horrible way to go, just knowing when you're gonna die. I think I'd rather just get killed on the spot there, personally. But who knows, maybe the Asker trio will reverse it somehow. Nyla, Nyla, Nyla. Okay, Roderick works too. Alright, so that puts us at a 4.0. I've got one more of these tickets left, not a big deal. Gonna be skipping these greens, so let's start with colorless. Alright, thank you. Sick. Okay, we got Leanne here. You know, I always did like Racin more than Leanne because, you know, Racin can talk. Leanne doesn't speak a lot. She does try, but, you know, Racin is just a more interesting character for me. But I'm really happy that I got her. So Leanne here is plus HP minus res. Okay, so that's... I think I'm okay with that. Her res would be at 31. Still usable. Alright, so I'm done with colorless. So I'm going to be sniping blues and reds now. Because I would really like a Tibarn or a Nyla. You know, because Nyla's B skill is actually something I've been wanting in Heroes for a very long time. Personally, I hate Wary Fighter armors. It works on Wary Fighter, I think. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm assuming by the description. But more importantly, we could deal with those staff units now that have dazzling staff built in. Alright, you know what? I was at a 4.0. Let's just see if we could pick up Racin as well. I'm not really sticking to my guns here, but I can't really pass up that 1% chance. Mistakes were made. Now if I get a double Merrick, then I'll feel really bad about it. Alright, whatever. Frederick's cool in my book. Alright, I'm happy I got Leanne. Very happy. It's surprising that Yura actually drew them. I like couldn't tell at first. I thought it was a new artist, so I'm pretty impressed. Because Yura, like, draws eyes very similarly on all of their characters. Whoa, what the? Okay, forget what I was talking about. We got Celica. Wow, I really wanted a second Celica because I want to give Deathblow 4 to my Micaiah. Alright, so this Celica here is plus HP minus speed. So, perfect. I'm going to be giving her to Micaiah. Yeah, I'll do that at the end of the video. I'll show you. Because I've been waiting for Deathblow 4 on her since she came out in August. But anyway, yeah, so Yura draws eyes very similarly on all their characters. So I was pretty impressed, actually. They managed to make Racin and Leanne look very different. Like, not from each other, from the rest of Yura's art. Okay. Let's move on. That was really random, but I'm happy it happened. So we got the second anniversary coming soon. I think Shango and I will do a reaction video for that. Because obviously, like, it was pretty fun to do bingo and, like, predict what we thought was going to happen. So I'd like to do that again. But yeah, I'm crossing my fingers for a mass demote like they did last year. I mean, I think the pool's in a decent spot right now, but it could be better. Like, I'd love for Carol to get demoted so I could finally plus 10 him. Mist, obviously. Not because I'm sick of pulling her 5-star, but I also want to merge her up because she's one of my favorite characters. I hope they introduce like a new mode or something. I mean, we just got Ether Raid, so I can't complain, but it'd be cool to get something for the 2nd anniversary. Speaking of Ether Raids, I actually forgot that blessing your units while using like airs per se during light season gives you an extra 10 points every match. So I've been missing out on like so many points because I didn't bless all of my units. So yeah, if you're like me, you should use those light blessings for sure. Because now I'm getting like an extra 40 points per match. I was wondering why like I dropped to the 30k range. Because I was like top 10k. And then I guess after like week 5, I just dropped super hard. Got an Effie. So yeah, don't be stupid like me and use those light blessings. Because you know you'll be getting a blessing every week. I'm assuming they're gonna be adding the new types in as they get introduced. So weekly you'll be able to get one of each type. Well, not one blessing per week, and then it'll cycle. That's what I meant. Not like 4 blessings a week. But yeah, don't sit on those. But it seems like we are going to be getting a new mythic hero at the end of January. I don't know what they're going to do. I read a theory that because there weren't a lot of magical legendary units, that mythical units would be magic or ranged. Like daggers, I guess. Yeah, let's back out. Because I know Gunthra's a mage, but she was the only exception, I think. So basically, if they introduce a legendary Micaiah, I'm screwed. Yes! Okay, yeah, this is great. This is a good summoning session. Thank you all who wish me good luck, like honestly. Okay, Tibarn. This Tibarn is plus HP minus res. I think I'm okay with that, because his res stat is garbage anyway. It's definitely like the Achilles heel they put on him so he wouldn't be super OP. But yeah, I'm really happy I got him. I have 91 orbs. It'd be really cool if I got a Tibarn merge. Let's just try it. I'll do the rest of this board just because I think I have a pity rate built up. And then after that, I'm sniping blues for Nyla. Morgan's cool. And you know what? I didn't say it, but I'm really happy they added Nysala as a GHB unit. Because from what I see, he seems like a really good unit. Plus, I always liked him as a character. You know, because in Path of Radiance, at least, if I recall, I haven't played that game in so long, but he was like an antagonist. At least they portrayed him that way. And then when he like helps you out at the end, it's a really cool turn. So yeah, I'm excited to get him. I thought he was coming out today on the 11th, but for some reason Fire Emblem Heroes can't get their dates straight with the time zone differences. Alright, so we didn't get anything else, but that's fine. Alright, so we're strictly sniping blues now. Odin. So are you guys happy with the new refines that came out? I know I gave Julia hers because it seems like the strongest one to me. There was some buzz around Celif's though. I think Celif's is pretty good. Wow, 2 Odins. Okay, we got Moonbow. Double Moonbow. Not really too happy with Deirdre's. I was kind of hoping she would get like the same one as Julia. Maybe not though. You know, variety's always nice. But Deirdre's kind of seems underwhelming in comparison, at least to me. And Tailtooth is pretty cool, but I'm like stacked with blue mages right now. So maybe on my alt. But on my alt I have like a plus 10 May. So I don't know, maybe it's not worth it. But yeah, I hope they just keep pumping out refines. Because it definitely makes the game interesting for me. Like revisiting old characters. Especially for like randomizer arena. It's really cool. Because it's like a unit I think is worthless. Or at least my version of them is useless. Like I get to trick them out a little bit, hoping I get them in the future to use them, show them off. Okay, Tiki. Not Tiki, Noe. Wrong dragon. Yeah, but with the beast units, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if people have figured it out yet, but regarding whether they attack with physical or magical, what I think they're gonna do is basically herons and dragon Laguz are gonna use magical attack, and then wolves, tigers, hawks, crows, they're gonna use physical. That's at least what I was theorizing, because when I was trying to do the chapter, I was like, does this guy do magic damage or physical damage? And it was even more confusing with Hel, because she's an axe unit, but her animation looks like a magic attack. I don't know. It's not super clear, but I think that's what they're going to do at least. Alright, we got 40 orbs left. No blues. Let's go for green then, I guess. See if we can get Racin. Or Bartre. Alright. We're at 3.5. Alright, cool. We got 2 blues. So, upcoming content on the channel. I do want to try and branch out a little bit. Maybe make a new format. Not that I think it's getting stale, but I would like to try some new things, I think. So with streaming, I haven't streamed gameplay yet, but I do want to stream... Oh wow, Nephany. Okay. Very happy with that. Let's see. Alright, this Nephany is plus res minus attack. Yeah, okay. Not too great, but I can always use it for Wrath or merge it into my other Nephany. So I'm gonna remove the heart, I think. But yeah, I'll take it. 26 orbs left. Let's just do some last-ditch effort summons on blue. Because I do really want Nyla. But yeah, I started streaming, but I haven't streamed gameplay yet. So during Grand Conquest, I kind of want to try the viewer Grand Conquest. I know it's not an original idea, but I think it'd be a ton of fun to do with you guys. Then, you know, maybe some Ether Raids matches. I know I said I was going to try making Ether Raids videos, but like when I watch a Karis, it puts me to shame because I feel like such an idiot compared to the guy. So I'm like embarrassed to post any content like that. Because he thinks like every possible option out. And I just like go with the flow. So I'm definitely a worse player. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and stream more often if you guys can catch that. Another Jagan, no problem. And then last video, some of you in the comments were kind of up for the show and tell idea, so I will try doing that. I think I have some ideas for that. So I'm going to be showing off the Bunny Tactics team, hopefully. Unable. Then I know top 10 lists aren't too great. You know, I'm going to get one orb from the story. Just give me a second. Alright, anyway. So I know top 10 lists aren't like the pinnacle of great content. Oh, wow. You know what? Just screw me, right? But, you know, 2019 just started, so I do want to try making a top 10 wish list of units I want in Fire Emblem Heroes. So if that sounds like remotely interesting to you guys, just let me know. Because I do have a wish list for sure. And it'd be fun to like go back and see if I was somewhat correct or completely wrong. Tough choice here. Let's go with the top. Alright, we got smoke at least. Alright, Oscar's okay. Dual Rally and Lancebreaker. Alright, so that's that. Overall, I'm like super happy about the summoning session. I got Tibarn. Very excited about that. I would have liked Nyla, but I can wait for her. It's not a huge deal. So just a reminder, I am doing a giveaway on Gleam, so if you do want to enter that, the link is in the description below. It's just a way to thank you guys for helping me hit 2K subscribers. I think you only need a YouTube account to enter. You don't need to be subscribed, like, or comment or anything like that, so hopefully, if you're feeling lucky, give it a shot. It's going to end next Friday on the 18th. So other than that, I hope you guys have great luck pulling on this banner, because it's really exciting to get Laguz units in the game. Like, I've been waiting for this since launch. Until next time, guys, take care. SpeedyHawk out.